second or two, or we're waiting for a little bit. So we're go ahead and see if we can get Vanskor on here, or rather, can't see me. Well, hello there.
Hello, hello.
How are you today, sir?
I'm fine.
Do you have a webcam so we can show all you guys your face, your pretty face after winning that series, or?
My web camera is really far away. I don't know where it is, so I don't know. Sorry.
That's quite okay.
I didn't know that it will be needed.
It's not necessary, but I'm making a fool of myself on camera, so I'd hope that you'd laugh a little bit.
Great sound today.
Yeah. Very, very, very Merry Christmas to you as well, Vanskor. Now, I'm going to start with a couple, or one or two, pretty easygoing questions. Now, what can Santa bring you this Christmas that would make it wonderful for you, Vanskor?
Just a call.
Cool.
I'm bad boy, bad playing today.
Game two, I really liked it. You played very, very well, and I was very impressed. You did have a bit of a rough game one, but after about that 45-minute mark, we really saw you guys turn it around. And was that something that you guys were looking forward to? Like, did you think that you were going to be able to come back, or were you really afraid that No Logic was going to be able to push in and take out those racks that they ended up not being able to?
Yeah, we know that our late game is much stronger than theirs, but we made some mistakes. Then in the early game and mid game we feed sometimes. Then game gone into the late game, and in the late game we are much stronger than we won. Just that's it.
Yeah, because we noticed that, like, No Logic, they were about 15,000 gold ahead when you guys decided, or not decided rather, but when you guys started taking the reins of the you started taking the reins of the game, and it was very, very it was refreshing to see you make a comeback of that, and it's no small feat of doing that. Now, do you think that having newer players like Jackal and Sunlight on your team, where you're more of a veteran of the CIS team, and Jackal and Sunlight are lesser known, at least to people that live in NA and in Western Europe, do you think that those players really are sparking your resurgence into the scene with ProDotA?
Well, I just got disturbed by a little bit. Can you repeat?
Oh yeah, no, I'm just asking about Jackal and Sunlight, and those two guys. They're really showing how well they can play now, and I for one love seeing newer players in the scene. Now, do you think that these two guys are going to be tops in CIS, and do you think that your team can be top in CIS, at least within the next 4 to 6 months?
Yeah, I think we can be much stronger than we are right now. We gathered up recently, but we have already good results. Like, we are playing on the same level, I guess, like Arcade Power Rangers for CS region. Like, I think for the team spirit we are playing like on this level, so for the recent results it's fine, and we'll see what will be like up to next.
Yeah, and I mean, Vanskor, you're one of my favorite support players. So when I heard that that you're going to be doing the interview, I got a little starstruck there. So I apologize if it's been a little bit awkward.
Never mind. It's fine.
Yeah, no, but it was really refreshing to see you bring out heroes like the Ogre Magi on the stage. Now, do you think that Ogre could see some sort of resurgence this patch, or do you think that he's gonna just be more of a fringe pick?
Like, he's really good support. He's really good support at pushing because he's fat. He's really good supporting at ganking. And he's really good support at the late game because he can buff your carries, and they're much stronger than other carries than enemies carries because they don't have that buff. It's like Magnus, it's like Vengeful Spirit, and other heroes with ours. In the late game, ours are much stronger than opponents lineup. Uh, I think in nearby future, like Ogre Magi will be not tier 1 pick, but it will be like top tier 2 pick, of course. It will be more recently show up with Chen, with Enchantress. It's really good.
Yeah, and we saw that Chen, and do you think that the dam or well, do you think that like the change of the damage that the creeps do you think that's going? Do you think that kind of sparked the resurgence of Chen, where they do 10% more damage to towers, or do you think that Chen has just always been strong and that we are going to see him be played more, like at least this patch?
Like Chen's got buffed not only by the damage, he got like now two more creep spawns. Yeah, Radiant Jungle is much easier to join, too easy to enter for the Chen if he's playing in the Dire team, so he can roam around. So it's not only in the creep damage thing, like so Chen is like top tier 1 pick, I guess will be right now. The push in this patch is really strong. Like we see it in the last game.
And yeah, just I think overall, like we saw with your guys with both of your drafts and how they were different, where you had a late game draft and an early, and more or less like early mid game draft, and you guys played both of those excellently. And I really appreciate you coming by, Vanskor, and I really loved watching you today. Do you have anything else you
Thanks,
want to say
mate.
to your fan? You want to say anything to your fans out here?
Thank you everyone for watching. Follow us on like all our games. Thank you all for supporting. We love you.
Well, we love you too, Vanskor. Thank you so much, and you have a very Merry Christmas, sir. Thank you for bringing us Dota on a day that, not everybody gets to have a little fun, so you bringing that to us is really wonderful for us. Thank you so much again.
Thank you much.
Take-
Thank
take-
you to Santa Benjamin.
Well,
Merry Christmas, everyone.